I just don't understand. You know I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. You take my life. I just don't understand.
What's up, guys? I'm Kyler Jackson, your 2018 bodybuilding.com spokesmodel and the owner of DedFit Apparel. And we're here at Shredz Gym in Ladera Ranch. No affiliation to the other Shredz that you may be thinking. And this is actually just one of our new shooting locations that we get to show you guys how to do proper movements and do some cool cinematic workout edits and things like that. So we're super pumped, really cool to be able to be here and shoot here and just have that freedom to really get you guys the content that we want to bring you. So let's head on in, we're gonna hit a chest workout. All right, guys, so our first exercise is gonna be a plate-loaded chest press. So for these, I'm just gonna walk you through proper form, but as far as the sets and reps actually go, we're gonna wanna aim for the 8 to 12 rep range and about 3 sets.
So your starting position, you're gonna wanna use about a 90-degree angle, maybe slightly past that. And as you come up, you wanna make sure you squeeze at the top.
All right, let's go on to the next one. So next we're gonna go on to the incline dumbbell press, and here we're gonna be targeting the upper region of the pec. As far as the sets and reps go, we're gonna go for 3 sets of 12 to 15.
Again, make sure you really focus on that contraction at the top. As you come down, just be aware of your shoulder joints, make sure there's no discomfort. Bring the weight together at the top.
All right, so now we're just gonna go right into the next movement because we're still gonna use this bench, and I do not have a name for this. I should probably come up with something at some point, but it's basically a hybrid between a light chest press and a fly. You'll see what I mean in one sec. I'm just gonna use the 40s right now to show you the movement properly because it is something you wanna get down with a lighter weight before actually moving into a heavier set.
So as you come down on the close grip portion, you wanna make sure to keep your elbows in at your sides. Then on the fly portion, don't hyperextend your shoulder by going down too far.
So I'm gonna be real honest with you. I didn't count those. I have no idea how many reps I did, but ideally you wanna aim for about like 15 to 20 reps just to really pump some blood in there. And make sure you're squeezing that upper chest at the top every time. This movement, the close grip dumbbell movement, pressing up that way with this angle, really helps you target this upper pec and just like squeeze hard. So that's a good one. Next, we're gonna go on to cable flies. All right, and lastly, we're gonna do these cable flies. Normally we would do it on something where you can really stretch your wingspan out a little bit better and get that good stretch, but they're doing some construction over there, so we're just gonna use this guy for right now. And you're not gonna go too heavy, but what you wanna be able to do is balance properly to where you can keep both feet even. And you set the pulleys up a little bit higher, and then you're gonna pull down so that you really feel it in this outer portion of the chest here and the lower portion. So the whole rest of this workout, we've been targeting the upper chest. This movement specifically, we're gonna focus on the outer and lower portions.
As you go through this movement, you can actually drop the pulley down 1 or 2 notches at a time to hit different areas of the pec. Be sure you squeeze.
So again, on these, you're gonna wanna aim for about the 15 to 20 rep range. Really pump the blood in there to help it grow, help nourish it with the blood and the nutrients in the blood, and stretch out the muscle. One common mistake you'll see is people just going super, super heavy on cable flies. And I mean, it's not necessarily a mistake, but just for me personally, I have never really felt a well-targeted fly and contraction using a really heavy weight, because you'll see people, they'll have like 1 foot in front of them, and I do this too, I'll put like 1 foot in front of me. But if they start swinging and their whole body's going like this, they're usually not contracting properly. So not really working the muscle the way you're supposed to and getting the most out of the exercise. You want to work smarter, not harder in the gym, and that's how you get the best results. All right, so we have one more movement left. Let's go on and I'll show you. So this is gonna just be, again, no name for this. It's just a movement that I started doing and really enjoy. It's on the edge of a bench, and it's gonna be kind of a close grip bench press. And it's not a difficult movement, but what you're focusing on the whole time is this like 1 to 2 second contraction at the top. All right, so for these, there's no rep range. The focus is purely just going till failure. You're gonna hit a point where you literally just can't even push yourself up one more.
So as you go down, you'll notice my elbows are coming in closer down toward my hips. They're staying in tight. That's to really just focus the squeeze as you come up into the upper chest.
So normally you'd be doing this as your finisher, the very last chest movement of the day. You're already gonna be pre-exhausted, and when you're doing that set, you're gonna fail so much earlier than you expect. When doing push-ups, you'll see people do different angles to make it different levels of difficulty, and for these, obviously my feet are low and my body's high rather than going like a decline, which makes it much more difficult normally. But again, because you already pre-exhausted, this is already a pre-fatigued chest, you're gonna fail early and you're gonna feel it really, really contract and squeeze. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Training Tuesday. If you liked it and you feel like you learned something, please give us a thumbs up. If you wanna see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. Always comment below with critiques, requests, comments, any of that stuff. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
I just don't understand. No, I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. You take my life away. I just don't understand.